Greetings, my fellow Narcadians. It is I, Gallowspire Gildan, Master of the Narcadian Order, and we are back for more Carrion Crown, Shadows of Gallowspire, and we are nearing the end. We perhaps only have 2 more sessions left before we have the big final encounter. And upon reading ahead and seeing what the last boss has in store, it's going to be a challenge for our players. As I was just telling them, either it's going to be a challenge or they're going to cheese it. There is no middle ground with these guys, as no doubt you have seen. So far we're still in the catacombs. They finished off exploring the top level of it. Now they have to go down to the bottom level and see what lays in wait for them down there. And trying to rescue the Count Galdina. So let's join our players. Alright.
Okay, so all this revealed area now up here, we can just head on to the stairs to the south.
Yes, I wouldn't clear that all out because you've explored it all and it makes the map run so much more smoothly.
So we're done in this area?
All you have to do now is go down those stairs. I have revealed an area to the south where you can place your tokens.
Alright. How's it going, Brett? Or, Ironbite? Where are you?
Not there.
So what are these things to either side of us?
They're alcoves, just like what you've been seeing everywhere else. You'll find
natural ones,
carved in. Yeah, they are what you've been seeing throughout this entire place. They're usually full of, you know, desiccated skeletons and urns and other burial artifacts.
Okay.
We vented the small intestine.
Yeah, actually, that's what has reminded me most about these things. Yeah, they do remind me of the villi and the small intestines. Alright, are you doing a perception check on the door, I would presume?
Yes.
Alright. Are you looking for traps?
His routine is kind of to listen a bit and check for traps.
Alright, you do not detect any traps, and the only thing you can really hear from the other side of that door is the occasional sound of dripping liquid into a pool. And due to your keen senses, your bestial senses, there is a distinct odor emanating from behind this door.
Odor of what?
Decay and rot.
Alright.
Definitely something dead back there. Something dripping, too.
He'll try the door.
Oh, I hope it's not anyone's ex-wife.
Me too, I guess. Odd thing to say.
Yes, that would mean somebody improperly disposed of her. I mean, that would never happen.
It's kind of funny that you mentioned something about ex-wives. Well, oh, okay. Alright, you're going to open up the door?
Yep.
Alright. Okay, it is open.
It's not allowing me. Oh, there we go.
Oh. Oh.
Okay, let me read you the room's description. Rotting grey ichor drips from murder holes in the ceiling overhead to fill a massive pit with a vile, rotting soup of millions of maggots.
So you remember the room upstairs with with the piles of corpses that the demon jumped out?
No.
If you zoom out,
He's referring to, that room right there. Those holes in the
that drips down.
Yeah, those holes are where all the bodily fluids have been dripping down into this pit.
oh, it's disgusting.
It is quite disgusting.
My God.
Let's see here.
Well, do we want to stop for lunch?
Good one, I guess.
I mean, fortunately, you guys all have the ability to fly, so you don't have to worry about trying to walk through that.
There's no walking around it. It looks like there's a...
Yeah, you can walk around it. The pool itself is only about 2 feet deep, but it's full of maggots.
Right.
So it's...
Somebody pulls the handle on some monster in the box.
So there's not a sort of ring around it that's safe to walk on?
Yeah, there is.
Okay. Quinley will walk there. He also has echolocation again, and others have detect magic, so...
Okay. Okay, as you enter the room, you begin to see a pile of the maggots begin to writhe around and gather up into what looks like some sort of robe. And
Is this a swarm of maggots or a maggot golem or something?
they rise up to form a figure.
That is gross. If I ever start, monkeying with my mutagens so much that I'm basically a writhing ball of maggots, tell me to stop or something.
Stop or something.
Oh God.
I think I'm going to be sick. I know I'm going to be sick, but it's the sick that caused me to vomit lightning.
Fresh meat for the pit.
No, sorry.
You hear this thing kind of say in a rough approximation of a human voice as it clicks and squirms.
Just because you are made of maggots doesn't mean you have to act like one.
Well put.
Alright, go ahead and roll initiative. Oh,
I think we just started talking to it, so...
So nobody else wanted to go first, right?
I certainly didn't.
I'm pretty sure I already know what this guy is, and if we weren't playing an undead campaign, it's something I would want to be.
Ooh, I rolled
You would
really
want to be him?
Yeah.
I mean, who wouldn't?
He really knows how to put himself together.
Yeah, he's really clicking.
And he's got the most infectious humor.
Yeah, but there's just something about him that makes you just want to not continue this line of pun.
Let's see.
I guess you could worm your way out of it.
Yeah, it just doesn't fly though.
That was solid. I'll give you
Okay.
that.
Oh, that's not right. Alright, Breast, you are first.
I'm pretty sure Phil's before Quinley also.
Anytime this thing wants to,
Yeah, Phil has a plus 14 to his initiative.
Okay, so how tall is the room?
10 feet.
Miss the great outdoors. Alright, I'm going to gather power. Do an empowered zappy zappy. I'm going to put a... yeah, I'm going to put...
Damn it. Yeah. I'm not talking. Yeah, there.
Go ahead and put the magnetic infusion on the zappy zappy. Because I like doing that for Quinley.
Nice.
Is that going to hit?
Yep.
Alright, he's at a +4 for all weapon attack.
Oh, that's sweet.
Alright, let's see here. Alright, Setham.
Knowledge check.
Knowledge check.
Not the best, but I can still do a knowledge check.
Dungeoneering.
Ooh, I actually have that one.
Okay. Okay. This is a human worm that walks.
Yes.
You may ask 3 questions.
Special attacks, special defenses, and special weaknesses.
Alright, it has no weaknesses. It has Discorporate, Grab, and Squirming Embrace as special attacks. And what was the last question? Defenses?
Special attacks, special defenses, special weaknesses.
Okay. It has straight up DR-15. It is immune to critical hits, disease, paralysis, sleep, and poison. As well as Worm That Walks traits, which are... Okay, yes, they're immune to critical hits. Okay, that's good. Now it's good to know because I don't think that was mentioned in its stat block. Oh yeah, there it is. Okay. Discorporate. I need to look at that up real fast. Okay, well, okay. So, anything else you want to do?
Well, I don't think I can actually hit it with anything. Something's not exactly a. It's kind of a single target type guy, so.
So
I'm
imagine,
sorry, I spaced out. Is he a swarm, sort of like?
kinda. He's a human-shaped swarm.
Okay. So weapon attacks are going to be not so effective. Is that?
I mean, they'll work on him, but he's immune to critical hits, and he has ER-15 to everything.
Okay.
So, Magic, you were right in what this thing was?
Oh, I'm very familiar with this template.
Yeah, why not? Fly down here. Didn't want to bring breast with me. Fly down here. Tap Quinley. And Quinley is now displaced.
Thanks.
You're welcome. Go get it, big guy.
All right.
Okay, well... As a free action, the worm that walks... Discord incorporates itself into a swarm.
Oh, good.
And then begins to cast a spell.
Is it able to cast spells in that form?
I was reading it over. I don't see anything that says it can't.
It just needs to be able to fulfill the requirements of the spell. If it has material components, it would need to shoot materials. If it has verbal components, it's going to need silent spell. If it has
Oh yeah.
Gotcha.
Well, hold on. Let me double check then, because maybe I can't do that. Let me look at the spell I'm wanting to use. All right. Yeah. I don't think I can do that.
one of my like 40 character builds for blade and bow is worm that walks.
All right. Well, he's going to at least move up to here, and he will begin to cast a spell. So he does not discorporate.
Spellcraft!
Summon monster 6.
Oh.
Does so does he have a way to do it as a standard action?
Let's see.
Normally it won't come into effect until the right before the beginning of his next turn, and any damage he takes between now and then could disrupt the spell. So it's risky for him.
Yeah, I know, but
I don't think that spell's gonna.
I would ask that you guys would allow him to do this because it's gonna be really funny.
Alright.
I mean,
Not too sure I'm. Alright.
I mean, there's a trade. Just trade out one of his other crappy feats, and have him make a Fortitude save, DC 15, and if he succeeds, he casts the spell as a standard action, and if he fails, he casts it as a standard action, but he's fatigued. Because there's a feat for that.
oh, there
What
is.
feat that?
Yeah, it's Pathfinder before Pathfinder, but still.
All right. What was you said? I had to make a Fortitude save.
Yeah, DC 15 as I remember.
Okay. All right. Well. So he summons in.
That's 15 plus spell level, but it doesn't matter.
A succubus, and the succubus goes, "You dare tear me away from my husband?"
No! No, you're not doing this!
Yes.
No!
Do it.
Deal with these intruders. If it
Wait.
if it allows me to get back to my callus, very well.
Oh, no! Really, Brett?
Yeah.
Really?
When I saw that Succubus was on the Summon Monster 6 list, I was like, yes.
Wait.
You'll
marry.
her.
It was just too good
Want
to.
to date a callus.
It was just too good to pass up. Okay, I need to add her to the initiative.
She will actually act on his turn. So.
Okay.
I was also looking up summoning rules for the next campaign.
I thought creatures attack on the round they.
All right, Phil.
Yeah, some creatures come into existence, they act on that at that point. So she acts this turn.
Oh, does she now? Okay.
Yeah, she gets a turn.
Okay.
God, we're gonna have to send her back to hell. She's a hellion.
All right. Well, she takes a look over at Quinlan and goes, "Why aren't you the strapping young man? And you need to give me a will save."
No.
And you succeed.
Good.
That was a great event.
Hello, dominate person.
Actually, it was Charm Monster.
Phil will fly in. He is terrible, but he will attempt a dungeoneering check anyways.
Mm-hmm.
This is not one of his invested skills.
All right. Well, you rolled. You're going to get exactly the same information Setham did.
Okay. That's good enough.
Burning Hands.
Yep. The standard thing to deal with swarms.
Yep.
Okay, so reflex save is where's his reflex save? Here it is. Alright, he just fails a reflex save.
Sweet.
So he'll take 12 points of damage.
18.
18?
Yeah, the subtype makes him vulnerable to area of effects, as I recall.
I'm not seeing it on his stat block.
It's part of the worm that walks straight.
Alright, let me pull that back up again.
One of the drawbacks is it has a lot of really nice benefits. One of the drawbacks is you're more vulnerable to AoE spells. So it's a great candidate for the damnation feats, so you can get immunity from most elements.
Okay, let's see here. Type. I'm not seeing anything offhand.
Brett, check
What?
Check the
Check the what?
check the traits.
It doesn't say swarm traits.
Alright, worm that walks. Defensive abilities.
A worm that walks takes half again as much damage, plus 50% from damaging area effects such as fireball and splash weapons. Worms that walk are susceptible to high winds. Treat a worm that walks as a fine creature for determining wind effects.
Okay.
Did you get the page?
No, he did.
I
He did.
looked at the trait. I'm looking at the trait page. That's all. Since Brett listed that.
Anyways, that is Phil's turn.
Okay. Quinley.
He will charge.
Oh, I'm getting a lot of noise on your end.
Please,
Sorry.
Quinley, come back from the ocean.
Sorry, the phone was in my pocket. Actually, you know what? I think he will just take a 5-foot step flying and attack the succubus. And him if I kill the succubus. Just the first one.
Okay. Huh. Oh yeah, and by the way, the burning hands did not affect the succubus.
Yeah, fair.
All those crits.
Okay. Uh-huh.
How does she like that?
Not very
Don't
good. Okay, so your Fakata 1 hits confirms. And your Fakata number 2 also hits.
Who's he attacking?
Succubus.
Oh, never mind. At least when she dies, she just goes poof, so...
Yeah, so with those 2 attacks, she goes back to her realm and says, well, I hope to have more fun with you, but Callus waits for me.
That would be nice.
It was a throwaway line between 2 bickering brothers. You people suck.
Do I get to apply any of those others to the swarm?
Uh-huh, yeah. Alright, so... let's see here.
I'm so happy right now.
Why? Anytime you're happy, it just bodes ill for me.
Yeah.
No, I just love seeing something with this template out in the wild.
Oh, okay.
It's just so cool. It's such a cool.
It
tool.
is pretty cool.
I don't need her page open anymore. Okay, and he has a... that's rather interesting. Alright, so you deal hits to the worm that walks. And don't know why this thing can be tripped, but it can. That's weird.
Because technically it's a worm that walks.
Yeah. Okay. So you were able to trip it. It falls into a massive squirming pile that's trying to pick itself back up again. Real.
Nice.
Just you know what he calls this?
Fireball time?
No. I'm not gonna spend a fireball on one guy.
More burning hands.
Flanking +2 to hit that.
Still not enough.
That's Quinley
fair.
should have flanked. Oh, wait. Maybe it wouldn't get sneak attack anyway.
Alright, breast.
Alright, we'll empower and infuse another empowered zappy. See how this goes. Yeah.
Okay, yeah, even with the bonus he's getting from being prone, that'll still hit.
Excellent. +4 to anybody with a metallic weapon.
Okay. Setham.
Problem is, he's immune to single target spells. Yeah, there's really not a whole lot Setham could do this fight, so I'm good.
You could move around and provide flanking for Quinley.
No, Brett, I'm good. There's
Oh.
really nothing I can do right now.
Okay, good.
That's what he likes to hear.
Okay, well, it will discorporate itself. And it will move.
So my attacks won't do anything to it when it's. Is that the story?
Let's see here. Discorporate. A worm that walks can collapse into a shameless swarm of worms as a free action. All held, worn, or carried items fall, and its strength score drops to 1. The worm that walks functions as a true swarm while discorporated. With a reach of 0 feet, its space remains unchanged. While discorporated, the worm that walks loses all of its defensive abilities and gains all the standard swarm traits. It loses its slam attack and all special abilities and special attacks. It can make swarm attacks that deal damage equal to an engulf attack. Yeah, I believe you can still attack it as a swarm.
Okay. He'll take a attack of opportunity, so that's cool.
Well, if you're using a weapon, it's not going to work.
Okay.
Yeah. Because only area effects hurt swarms. Alright. And let's see here. It.
You know it's coming, right, Brett?
What?
In a second.
Okay, so it is currently discorporated. Phil.
Phil is. Phil is going to do drugs. No, wait, that's Quinley. No, I can't do that. It's too mean. I'm gonna try misfortune on it.
Okay.
I'm not entirely sure it will work at all because of single target stuff. But I'll leave that up to you.
Swarms get will saves. Right? I mean, yeah, it's a swarm right now. But swarms get will saves, right?
I'm sorry, did it turn corporeal again? Or
No, it's still a swarm.
It is temporarily discorporated.
Quinley will hold his action.
Okay. You're holding.
I'm gonna make that knowledge check because I forgot to make it last time.
Okay, well, guess what you win, my friend?
The page.
You get a look at the page.
There you go.
Ah, beautiful. Thank you. Oh, yeah. Yeah, all right. Don't really want to have to burn all my AoEs on this guy. Guess if I have to.
Sometimes in life you have to burn all your AoEs on a one that works.
Yeah, that's why I was singing.
I figured.
That's why it was so beautiful.
Yeah.
No. Okay, so Real will cast the fireball. I'll make it intensified.
Alright. Okay. With a burst of flame, There is a strong acrid smell in the air of basically juices and various other gases combusting, and you see the pile of worms that was the worm that walks begin to sizzle and pop as each worm begins to combust under the intense heat. And is slain.
Really?
Really?
Well, that was fun.
I didn't get a chance to use Disintegrate.
Fun and gross.
I am super surprised it got killed that fast.
Wait, it had Disintegrate?
It had Disintegrate.
Oh, that's fun.
So it started off with... let's see here. That's not right. It started off with 143 hit points.
Oh, that's right. Quinley swiped it a couple times.
Mm-hmm.
Breast managed to zappy it. Once it went swarm, I was planning on mobile blasting it.
Okay.
Man. Seriously, that template is so cool.
Alright, so you check out the door. Okay, let's see here. Is there anything worth value here?
How long has it been since we left that room with the skull puzzle?
Well, let's see here. The skull puzzle. You went off and you explored the rest of the catacombs. Then you walked back here. I would say it's been about... probably about 15-20 minutes.
Okay.
Alright, so you hear the sound of chanting coming from behind the door.
Some cultists or something chanting.
But the Whispering Way whispers their chants.
Is that right? Well, I don't know.
Our friend here is very perceptive.
Alright, you can open up the door.
Yep.
Alright, it is open.
Okay.
Ooh. Are we immediately in initiative?
Let me read the room's description here. Black flames lick the walls of this huge ceremonial chamber. 3 giant statues of Urgathoa loom threateningly over stone pews, and a processional leading to a black altar atop a raised natural outcropping. A dark pit boiling over with foul necrotic energies gapes at the far end of the room, and a writhing humanoid form hangs stretched over the well, stout chains tethered to each of its limbs.
Oh, this seems pleasant.
I feel a caustic corruption coming on.
I feel several things coming on. Hold them back.
Well, I think Quinley is not going to do a whole lot of diplomacy here, so
Yeah.
shall I roll initiative?
Yeah, go ahead and roll initiative, and let's see here.
So, we're here to save the count, right?
Uh-huh. But which one's the count?
So we just take our pick and then we'll go home, right?
We can always save him after we've killed him.
That is true. We do have enough money for a resurrection.
We can just bring him back as, I don't know, something else.
Alright. Okay, so let me to get my initiative things going here. Turn that. Okay. Not quite a nat 20 that time, but that'll be sufficient. Okay, and as for the other good things. Sort the list. Setham.
Well, there's a whole lot going on. We're just gonna step up and displace Quinley again. Because I like putting displacement on him. Did you get that, Brett?
Yes, I did.
Finley, you are now displaced. Woo-hoo-hoo.
Sweet. Didn't you just display? It might still be going.
No, it's not. It's it's a round per level.
How long did we take?
It doesn't matter.
All right.
Thanks, buddy.
You're welcome. Now go get us a count.
Dude,
I think
start slashing.
Well, I wasn't going to say that, but go get him, big guy.
Alright, so it is the figure sitting in the altar is going to take his action. Alright.
He's a quick one.
Mm-hmm.
The Gray Frier.
Mm-hmm. Let's see here. I believe that would work. Unfortunately, this guy does not have a stat block on the SRD.
Oh, that sucks. I hate that.
Yeah, so I'm having to pull him out of the book itself. Okay, that's a touch attack. Can't do that.
Like, dang it, we need to be on the room page.
Okay. Alright, what is his cast level? Okay, and that has... Okay. The Gray Frier will begin to cast a spell.
I would spellcraft, but I'm around the corner, so I don't know if you allow it.
Yeah, no.
Oh, then Setham will spellcraft. Oh, I don't like that.
Alright, you're well acquainted with this particular spell. It's Spell Strike. I mean, Flame Strike.
I was about to say, spell strike, yes.
So, Quinley, Setham, Breast, and Phil, give me a reflex save. Okay, Quinley, you're fine. Breast, you're fine. Setham, you're fine. Phil failed.
In the great tradition of trying.
Hold it.
Yeah.
So that'll be 34 damage, half for those of you who succeeded, and half that's fire and half is divine.
Lovely. Let's have
43 damage, so 22 fire, 22 divine.
Okay, Breast gets nothing.
I'm sorry. How many do I take?
22.
Yeah,
22. Okay.
Mm-hmm.
The spell kind of like goes around him, and Breast is like, "Oh,
Okay. Breast.
okay." Let's see, what can we do? So only the Gray Frier is the one attacking us, huh?
So far.
Do. Alright. Well, Breast is going to start gathering power. A lot of power. You know what's coming. That's Breast's turn.
Alright. Phil.
Well, first off, Phil is going to enter the room. Alright, second off, Phil has arcane sight constantly, which allows him to, this doesn't take any time or concentration, immediately see and identify all magical auras that are present on creatures. Do all of these have magical auras up?
Let's see here. Let's see here. Let me see here. I'm not exactly sure. I need to look at the ability of a particular creature. So yeah, if its ability is classified as being magic or not. It's a supernatural ability, so I don't think it is.
If it is duplicating a spell effect, then it...
It is not duplicating a spell effect.
Supernatural abilities are magical. Let me see here. They are magical, but not spell-like. So I can identify them, but it will be a DC of 15 plus half caster level for non-spell effects.
Okay. Go ahead. Oh, well, the ability that was used on these guys was Shape Flesh.
Oh, nice.
They were
Okay,
shaped.
so
They were shaped to resemble the Count. You'd now have to find the real one.
So which one has been unaffected by that spell?
What's the range of your ability?
60 feet. Undetect magic. But you have arcane sight too, don't you?
It was
Yeah, that's 120 feet.
120 feet.
So basically the entire room.
This one appears to be the real one.
Beautiful. Phil will point at that one and say, "That is the real one. Do not harm him." And then use his standard for this.
Alright. Cone of Cold, huh?
Goodbye.
I thought it would be a cool option. Plus it should speed combat up nicely.
We're sorry, Brian.
Well,
Game over, man.
Even if they were to make the save, they would never survive that. So you just made 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8 Count Galdina popsicles.
Oh, smashing job, Phil.
Mook clearing is what we do. That's it for Phil.
Alright, well, these other Count Galdinas just begin to just kind of randomly wander around the room. Which one was that on?
9 was the first one to walk through my threatened area.
So I think Quinley's reach has worn off, so he's down to a 10-foot reach.
Okay, so they all just kind of wandered around a little bit. Quinley.
5-foot step. And he will unleash on... Oh, you know what? No, he'll charge. Where was he? Here?
Yeah.
He'll charge number 12. And attack him. And move the other attacks to counterclockwise if that works.
Brett, could you make a little mark on number 11 so that we don't try to kill him?
Or you can just remember which one it is. I'm not going to make this completely easy for you.
Aw.
Alright, so what is your reach?
10 feet, so I can get those 4.
Yes, you just kind of massacred your way through them all really easily.
I feel bad.
Sounds about right.
All right.
Yeah.
Real.
Not that bad, but you know. I feel
No.
bad.
Yeah.
That seems to slow us down.
Just.
I would like to examine the Gray Frier and attempt to identify him.
That would be a knowledge religion. No, wait. Oh yeah, he is undead.
Good to know.
Okay, so the Gray Frier, male, advanced, shrine blessed, Helvetic. I think that's how that's spelled. Hekava? I wasn't talking to you. I don't know why the hell Cortana thought I was talking to her. Cleric of Urgathoa. You may ask 3 questions.
What is the air speed of an unladen swallow?
16 miles an hour. Next.
Special attacks, special defenses.
Anything else?
Those were my 3 questions.
Alright.
Alright, okay. Dead bad guy. Let us make this a party. Does he appear to have any magic buffs up at the moment?
Yes, he does. You wanna know what they are?
No, it's okay. I'll just try to dispel him.
Alright.
Is that a greater dispel or a regular?
Regular.
Alright, let's see here. 11 plus caster level. Well, that's rather, You see one of the effects go pop.
Cool. I contributed.
I wanted to see what this spell did.
What spell was it?
Anti-life shell.
Oh. That's one he probably wanted to stay up.
Probably.
Yeah, that spell keeps
Keeps
creatures from closing with him.
Yeah, creates a big shell shield against things. It could be devastating in the right circumstances.
Alright, Setham.
Okay, not a whole lot going on.
It was a lucky dispel. Damn.
Oh well, whatever. Load up a spell and fly over here, and I'm gonna stabby stab. Did that hit?
Yep.
Bye bye.
No way there are so many copies of this guy?
Oh, go ahead.
It's so you can count on him.
Lovely. Just simply lovely.
I am dumber for having heard that.
Few people recognize punning as truly the supreme art form.
I suppose not. Plus, I'm high on mummy dust and mutagen. It's a potent mix.
Yes, I suppose it would be.
Okay, let's see here. Damn, there's also a touch attack, son of a bitch. Does he wait a minute, does he have anything to deliver touch spells at range?
Spectral Hand is a spell that would allow him to do so.
It's not usually a cleric spell, is it?
Spectral Hand? Yeah,
It is a cleric spell.
I think so.
Thought it was arcane.
Medium, occultist, psychic, sorcerer, wizard, spiritualist, and witch. But it's possible he picked it up through a domain.
Yeah, it is not on his spell list. Okay, so let's see here. Alright, well, if he can't do that, what can he do?
Also, those the spells that he can deliver have to be 4th or lower.
Yeah, that's not gonna work. I mean, he doesn't
Is that
have...
right? He doesn't have a reach spell on anything. Guess he would need to have prepared it.
Yeah. It's clerics for you, though.
Oh, let's... Oh, wait, let's take a look at this.
A lot of Kalinda's spells were touch. Normally that's not a huge problem for a cleric.
But when you have a whole bunch of people with reach, it becomes painful.
Mm-hmm.
Okay, that's interesting. But I don't know what cast level it is. Unless it's listed on his...
If it's like a scroll or a wand, it'll be at minimum.
Yeah, it is a scroll.
Yeah, it'll be minimum caster level, minimum stat if it's not otherwise noted.
Alright, well... let's see here. Yeah, what level do you have to be in order to get access to 7th level spells?
13
13, okay.
for primary progression.
Okay. He... Okay, is 25 feet plus... 12, okay, it is... How far away are you? Alright, so he is going to... move to here, whip out a scroll, and begin to cast a spell on Setham.
Oh dear. That sounds like a problem.
Destruction.
Did anybody else just hear rolling laughter?
I need a fortitude save.
Uno momento. Okay,
Ooh.
so
25. Alright, how do I...
casting it off of a scroll too.
Okay, so what would be the... Okay, what would... How would I determine this, the DC, though?
It's
the
usually
for the
minimum.
spell, so 10 plus the spell level plus the casting modifier necessary to cast it. 7th level spell is going to be a 24, which is +7. So DC 24, I think.
And the intelligence, the modifier in this case is wisdom.
Yeah, no, to cast that spell you need a 17.
Or 17, you're right, I'm stupid. So 17, so DC 20.
3 plus 7, yeah.
DC what now?
DC's 20.
DC 20.
Plus his modifier?
No, that's it.
It's just 20. That's with the modifier.
Scroll DCs aren't super high.
Alright, well, you succeed.
Yes, I'll, yeah, go right ahead. I'll take that 10 DC. I feel
Well,
like breast skip.
33.
Yeah, the only way you're going to be able to actually modify scrolls is if you make them yourself.
Yeah.
Literally make them yourself.
Yeah,
There are 2 prestige classes that gives you ways to do that, and I think a wizard thing.
well, I suppose 33 is better than 130.
Yeah, that's true.
Rest.
Alright. Continuing to gather power as a very large, very powerful thunderstorm erupts over Breast's head. And then he throws it. The Gray Frier.
Okay. Surprisingly, despite the majority of all the undead in this place having immunity to electricity, he does not.
Oh, so he gets the full damage.
Oh yeah, he gets the full damage. And you hurt him quite a bit.
Don't go after my friends. Don't go after me either. Just die, you undead son of a bitch.
Phil.
I was going to move over here to Count Gardania, number 11, and very carefully extend his tentacles around the Count to keep him from walking away. And he is going to examine the Count to attempt to determine the fuck is wrong with him.
Okay, give me a heal check. Alright, he is dealing with several levels of drain.
Okay.
And it's put him into a nearly catatonic state. Anything else you're doing?
Not this round.
Alright. Alright, well, the Count that's currently in your embrace is not really doing much of anything. This one moves up to Setham and will try and whack him.
Ooh, really?
Whack a Setham.
And I gotta pull up their page again.
Okay, so as an immediate action, I pop a point in my arc. I give myself a spell shield.
Yeah, he just kind of tries to bat against you. Just he's really ineffectual at it.
I don't care. I got to use spell shield for a second.
Quinley.
Let's be done with this.
Oh dear.
The first one will be a bite for a trip attempt.
Alright, you kind of, turn this last count into a quivering pile of jelly.
Quinley, were you, angry?
He seemed like a bit of a jerk. I don't need to talk about it or anything.
Sure. I think Quinley's going to use some anger management classes after this.
No, you want mummy dust. Oh, jeez. Did somebody mention mummy dust?
Real. I think he's going through withdrawal. Oh.
Real is just going to ignore that completely.
Okay, wait a minute. Okay, you know that pit is writhing with necrotic energies, correct?
The what is the pit?
Yeah, you're sitting right next to it. I mentioned it in the room description. Yes, that.
Am I close enough that the necrotic energy is uncomfortable?
Yes.
How about now?
No.
Okay.
I mean, you can stand there if you want. I mean...
I'm not gonna open... I mean, no. If it's uncomfortable, I don't need to be there right now. The Gray Frier, is he flying?
No.
Then let's see if we can make him fall! Oh, that was terrible.
Okay, well... Okay, well, he doesn't seem to have any spell resistance.
Just wanted to trip him up.
However, that is insufficient to overcome his CMD.
Disappointing.
Fair.
Setham.
Oh, you know what? I hadn't pulled out far. I thought the one I was striking was the cleric. No wonder you were like thinking you had anger issues.
Yeah, it was
some random guy.
Kind of odd, but
All right, that makes sense.
all right. What could we do? What could we do?
Quinley being all dramatic. Let's finish this and kill some random.
Move.
Nobody says, well, you finished that. Yeah, pretty...
All right.
I guess I need to learn to zoom out.
A little bit. All right.
Yes, take a broader view of scenes.
Go ahead and. Yeah, fly in there. Load up a spell in Myrmidon and stabby stab. Oh,
Okay, that'll hit him.
I think we all know what's coming there.
Lunch.
Hopefully.
Was it lunch?
Okay, yeah, you dealt some damage.
Excellent.
However, it is now his turn, and guess what you were so kind enough to do?
Uh-huh.
I'm getting emotional about this round. It's going to be so touching.
I know. Either gonna be me or Quinley.
All right, he's going to start casting a spell.
Uh Uh-huh. Is he going to be doing it defensively?
Yes, of course he is. And where is his... okay, there's his concentration check.
Depending on what he does.
Oh yeah, he passes that easily.
Alright.
He is casting Slay Living. I need you to roll me a Fortitude save.
Yeah, touch me first.
Since the touch attack is... Well, no, I don't have... Wait a minute.
Yeah, Slay Living's a touch attack first.
Oh yeah, it's mainly touch attack. Okay.
Parry and riposte!
Let's see here. Where is his touch modifier? Alright, well, okay, that'll tell me what. Okay, so here we go.
Okay, hold on a second. Did I beat it?
Nope.
Damn, you do.
Oh!
Okay.
Fort save!
Fort save.
Well, you can go suck a dick.
Yeah? You beat it by 10.
Oh, jeez.
I'm sorry. You've tried to destroy me, and now you just tried to, well, slay me. You're not very good at your job.
Alright, so instead, you will take...
3 to 6 plus...
plus caster level.
Right at 13.
$31.
His caster level is... Yes, so... Oh, sorry, that's 3d6, not 2d6. You take 23 points of damage.
Well, that was quite a great time, but, yes, please, you're about to die.
Breast.
Breast is going to charge up an empowered Zappy Zappy, and also give it a magnetic infusion, and throw out a light. Everyone touch?
Yep.
He got +4 to anybody using using metallic weapons now. This guy is just trying to kill Seth of it. It's just not working.
Phil.
Okay, Phil is, I'm just cracking up here. Not gonna do any of that right now. I want to examine the dude floating in the void of necrotic energies. Can I make a supposition? Because I feel like he's probably about to turn into an eldritch abomination of some kind.
Okay, give me an intelligence check.
Street intelligence, okay.
Or actually, knowledge arcana. Give me a knowledge arcana. You do not believe that he is going to turn into anything. As a matter of fact, you're pretty much convinced it's already dead. Just like
oh, really?
Yeah. It's as dead. It's as dead as all the others were before this fight started.
And better. He will say that one is dead. Point at it, and then he will target the Gray Frier.
Although it's still writhing around, so it's. Okay, fortitude save. Man, I'm rocking these rolls.
Yeah, you are.
Alright, so negates the Dave and has in-house the damage, so that's only 10 damage.
Yeah, and Phil's feeling a little metal today, so he's gonna scream rock and roll.
Alright.
About enough to deal damage.
Well, as much as I love the scream, I could have used some health, but okay.
You are too far away, and I cannot lose this man.
Alright. Quinley.
He's gonna fly up here. Can he do that as a charge?
Nah, I don't think so, because if you're flying up at an angle like that, you might put yourself out of reach.
It wouldn't have to be very high, just slightly higher than Q.
Yeah, okay, I'll allow it.
Charge has got to be a straight line too.
Yeah.
So does that mean out of reach? Or
I mean, if you're doing a straight line just at an angle, I think that still qualifies.
It does. I'm just saying you're probably going to be like above him instead of that far away. You'll just kind of be over him a little. Still within hitting range. Just, I mean,
not
it's
flanking.
nitpicky, not important. You should still be able to flank. That's why it's super nitpicky and doesn't matter.
Okay. Full round power attack. The first one will be a trip attempt.
Keep in mind he's at a +4 for the 2 Falcatas.
Oh, +4, okay. And looks like I crit my bite attempt, so he trips, and the others are all at a +4 from that if he's trippable. If I hit him with the bite.
Okay, yeah. He is.
And if he's flanked and vulnerable to flank, I get 66 for any hit.
Alright, let's see here. I gotta deal with all this mess. Okay, you fly at him, charging head on, completely disregarding your own personal safety. You bite him, he trips, he falls, you then lash at him with your claws and falcatas and a mad blur, and you chop him to pieces.
There we go.
Well, that did it.
Yes, that was very effective.
Swords. Dropping. Yeah.
Quinley is a master of killing it.
Mm-hmm.
No such thing as overkill.
Alright, so,
really the best kill.
Right.
so that's the gear he had on him. He already used a scroll destruction, so it's not listed.
Oh god.
Destruction!
And, Magic Dealer, your Arcane Sight really, negated a bunch of the, tension that was supposed to be in this, section.
We know.
It was
Yeah, a little bit.
As the PCs battle the Gray Frier and his minions, Count Galdino wanders the battlefield in a stupor among the undead cultists, bearing his likeness, and is thus in peril from indiscriminate areas of spell effects. The PCs may suspect the Count is a creature chained above the necrotic well, but give them the chance to identify something unusual with a listless Juju zombie wandering among the cultists. A DC 25 check might reveal finely crafted boots beneath hastily donned monk's robes, or a DC 20 sense motive check can hint at the cultist's innate revulsion to the necrotic well, or show that the Juju zombie does not react adversely to channeled positive energy. In any case, the Gray Frier tries to reach Galdina at any cost, and the Hevega actions should alert the PCs that not all as it appears. Recovering Galdina is a key to the cinematic atmosphere of this encounter, and should take special care to make the rescue feel exciting. One tactic is to never confirm the Count's true location from round to round. Well, your arcane side kind of nicked that one.
Sorry.
In the chaos of melee, the PCs might spy him only to encounter a cultist look-alike when they draw closer. And the Friar was also going to be having as much difficulty, so, who cares?
So wait, he's a Juju zombie now?
No, the Count is not. All the others are.
Oh, okay, got you.
They were all Juju zombies that totem masks use flesh shape on to make them look like the Count. Why? I don't know.
You just read why.
No, I did not read why.
To make it harder for us to get him, but that assumes that they know we're coming and didn't leave, and instead just spend a lot of time flesh shaping these guys.
Yeah.
I get ya, it's kind of weird. Oh, well, alright.
Okay, so...
Is there any way to de-necrify that necrotic well of deadness?
Not that I'm aware of.
You should start the daycare here.
Nice thought.
Really?
This I know is the perfect place for us to play in.
Oh, I bet you do.
Shall we see about removing some of these negative levels?
That's gonna be you, I think, Phil.
Quite.
Is anybody concerned that we've got one Count Galdana just hanging in a pit?
Yeah, that's. I'm looking at him.
He's
What is he?
He's a Juju zombie.
Should I just chop him?
Yeah, he's considered helpless because he's just chained there.
All right, I'll chop him.
Let's see here. You how high up in the air are you right now?
Me?
Yes.
I mean, he'd fly as high as he needed to get him. He doesn't use his wings a lot if he doesn't need to.
All right. I mean, you should be
minutes
far.
per
I think you
level,
should be
so.
far enough above the pit that you shouldn't be affected by it.
Phil will cast a regular restoration on Count Galdana, using 1,000 gold worth of diamond dust. Only one negative level can be dispelled a week. So hopefully this will be enough at least to get some sense out of him. It also dispels all temporary negative levels. Actually, no, I should check first. Is there a way to determine whether the negative level drain he's taken is already permanent?
Let's see.
It's a lot easier if it's not.
Let's see here. Alright, so he currently has 7 negative levels and has taken 12 points of charisma drain. So restoration or other he can be healed with restoration.
Alright, I will cast restoration on him. I will target the that 12 points of drain in that one stat and knock out the negative levels with the temporary negative levels. I'll go ahead and cast that and deduct the gold now.
Alright. Alright, let's see here. Okay, so you cast Restoration on him. I'm trying to see here. Okay, there's gotta be like a... Where is that at in here? There's gotta be something here.
Be right back, guys.
You know what's occurring to me right now, though? This is not the final battleground.
It is not the final battleground. You are indeed correct.
Which means we may have time for a shopping trip.
Ooh. Did someone say shopping?
And you will also be leveling up.
Oh, snap, really?
Is that right? Nice.
Oh, I'm so happy now.
I'm back.
Iron Bite. We're gonna have time for a shopping trip and we're gonna get to level.
Are we gonna level now?
Well, you guys got through here a lot more quickly than I was planning, but we'll go ahead and call this a short session, allow you guys to level up, and then and get your shopping done. Now, granted, you're going to have to travel outside of the radius of the nearest switch gate. And the nearest switch gate is right here on the property, so you're going to have to travel outside of its radius. Teleport to, I'm assuming you're going to go to maybe, I don't know where you're going to go off the top of my head. And then do your shopping, then teleport back, then walk all the way back to where you need to go next. Which I'm trying to discern how you find out where you need to go.
Yeah, you can. You have some time because we're gonna be shopping.
And this also gives you time to rest and recuperate because you guys have basically Iron Man this entire section with.
We did get 1 day of rest, but yeah, we basically just.
Yeah, we don't rest a lot.
Before we showed up in here.
Pretty tough, huh?
Alright, so...
Oh yeah, I'm gonna roll a D8.
Well, everyone, I know this is a short session, but we should probably finish this up next week if all things go well. So, be sure to tune in next time. Good night.